It's a bounce in your step. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, Devin Booker went through the lean years in Phoenix. He said, quote, "I just put my head down and I work." I've been through a lot, honestly, but just being who I am and seeing the bigger picture, I had the tunnel vision to know what this can be. Brian, a lot of players in that situation haven't been able to see it through like he did.
That's true, Allie. Good stuff there. And checking out some numbers for DeMarcus Cousins.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
A look at the Pistons starting group. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Sadiq Bey out there with Duren. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Chris Paul out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Booker in at the 2 guard. At this stage of the season, balancing minutes is a top priority for a lot of teams, Brent.
Yeah, it's such a grind, and so teams are trying to find better ways to spread minutes around, give opportunities maybe for younger players. Coaches sometimes tweaking the offense to try to run variations of plays that they worked on during training camp. So this is a great time to make a little bit of some adjustments and tweaks.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Duren. Here's Ivy. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. 20 feet out. And it's Cunningham missing. Paul against Bey. From behind the arc. And it's Paul with the 3.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
Pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Over Ball. Stolen by Bridges. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. And here's Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Interesting East versus West matchup tonight. The first of just 2 games between these clubs.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Ball outside from deep. Offensive rebound out of bounds. It'll be Pistons ball. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? And you think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
The Suns have gone 1 for 3 so far. The 3 from Ball. No good that time. And the Pistons going the other way now. To the left wing. Back to Cunningham. Beyond the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Paul. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Yeah, Chris Paul is not afraid of getting hit, whether it's him initiating it or anticipating it. Plays through that contact well.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7. And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
There's Ball with a 3. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The 2K leaderboard shining a light on the league's best three-point shooting teams of late. The Suns, #1.
Number one, you have to have good shooters. Number two, you have to take good shots. This team is both talented and disciplined.
Booker fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And Booker's shot is so pretty. Just one of those guys, when you watch him, you feel like every one of them's going in.
And it's Cunningham missing.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Now here's Booker. Coming off a 31-point game. Here's a three from Paul. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Cunningham. Up top, Bay puts up a three, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Encouraging to see Saddiq Bey just stay this confident and looking for that shot off the catch.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Paul for three. Knocks it down from distance. Paul's got 9.
And CP3 feeling confident right now. Got to respect him the next time if you're defending him.
Pass to Ivy. He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
Unbelievable. Ivy living that life above the rim.
Phoenix calls timeout. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. The Suns leading. Here's Thomas. Right now averaging 6 a game. Cousins with a screen on Hayes. Here's Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Over Hayes. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Pistons have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Stewart, screen on Smith. Works for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. The Suns have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. The Suns' regular season dominance last year speaks to this team's strength.
Oh, yeah, they are so tight between the connection of the coaching staff and their point guard and CP3. These guys have talent, been through the ups and downs. They know what it takes to get to the top of the mountain. And make no mistake, this Phoenix team is playing to win it.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And that one's good. Bagley.
Killian Hayes is a PG, and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
Three-pointer. And Crowder hits from deep. Crowder's got his second bucket on the night.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And here's Hayes. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Bay from long range. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Smith. And there's the call on Saddiq Bey. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Thomas. No good on the quick 3.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
54 seconds left in the first quarter here. That one's good for 2.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Can't hit that one. And Detroit will go the other way with it. On the wing, Burks. Pass to Hayes. Outside Burks. Now Bagley. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
From deep three-point range. The Pistons clear it. Bagley's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Pistons shooting an impressive 47%. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And they're running. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Recognizing spacing on the floor there. Dennis Smith Jr. with a nice job of delivering.
Throws it up high. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
You know, Bagley can really get up and extend.
There's 6 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Thomas. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the 3-point line. That's the key for them so far. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Detroit shooting a nice 50% for the game, setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Right now, Cunningham has that shot dialed in.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
For 3, Bridges. Pure from three-point range. Bridges has got 6 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Offensive board. Bagley, no good. And Phoenix shooting at 45% of the game so far. The 3-ball. And the Suns get another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner. And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Towns, he's checked in for the Suns. Ball comes in for Johnson. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, B.A., if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim. I hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Nifty move. It's Cunningham with a drive.
So smart with the ball in his hands. And Cunningham creating for himself that time.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. The Pistons clear it. Bagley's got rebound number 7 tonight. And rejected. Booker fires from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
Devin Booker lethal on the pull-up jump shot. Loves going to this shot when the D is not paying any attention.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Ball, he's checked in for the Suns. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You look at the Pistons, they're in 8th place with plenty of games to be played.
Well, I think for Detroit, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the three because you can't make enough twos to win. It's tough to defend the three, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. Let's check in on the free throw shooting, the best in the league. Third is Chris Paul.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, what a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. A nice shot by Booker.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
The Pistons have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Bagley. He's guarded by Paul. And that one's good. Bagley's got 12.
Yeah, usually Dern is more of a finisher, but being selfless with the ball is a good thing for him in the long run.
Here's Ball. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. The Pistons clear it. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Ball no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 5. Here's Bagley. And that one's long.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And they recover it. Ball passes to Towns. Takes a 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists tonight.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Steps back. Outside Bogdanovich. And again, the Pistons missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Ball. This is the most they've led, 13 points. The shot no good.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
That free throw misses.
You look at the Pistons, and this team has been trying to build something here, and has been struggling to do so as of late. But first picking Cade Cunningham, a really huge draft in 2022 with some young talent coming in. This is a very young and very exciting team now.
No good on the second free throw. Right, and the Pistons have had several very high draft picks, Brent, but so far the pieces they've added just haven't totally meshed together.
Well, maybe from the previous year's BA, but I think the combination that they've put together for this upcoming season and moving forward is going to really gel and produce some excitement for this fan base in Detroit.
Now here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Detroit calls timeout. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Suns on D. Bay finds Hayes. Back to Bay. Lets the three fly. The Suns clear it. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
And going back and watching that game, there was not one spot on the floor that they did not own.
Now here's Hayes. Will it go? And it's Bay laying it in. Bay's got 8.
Ending up with a close look. That's a great trip down the floor from Saddiq Bey.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Booker, good.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Bay from long range. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
And Bay's not going to hesitate. Very confident in that range.
Well, the Suns shooting 56% for the second quarter. Crowder outside. Pass to Thomas. It's Booker on the wing. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. And it's Smith in for Devin Booker. Detroit has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. A minute 35 left to play in the first half of basketball. Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Back to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Bay from long range. Rebounded by Cousins. From deep. Pass to Thomas. It's Bridges on the wing. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence is on fire right now.
55 seconds left in the first half. They get it again. Duren. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
His competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more. He looks like he's going to get it.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
That's good from Bridges.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Bay from long range. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. This Pistons squad struggling. Here's Burks. Phoenix grabs the miss. Cousins has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's Bridges on the wing. The shot. Nails the baby hook. Bridges has got 22.
And Joe Johnson unselfish with that play. You can call his number just about any time, but turning down a good shot for a great one, good on you, Joe.
Mikal Bridges has been on display for Phoenix. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here now with Dwayne Casey. Coach, how do you assess your shot selection and your decision-making offensively?
Well, we had some good looks. We just got to make sure we keep our poise and composure and knock them down. We had some good looks. We knew they were going to come out with a lot of juice, a lot of speed, a lot of quickness. We made some mistakes defensively, not matching up quick enough. So, again, we got to keep our composure and stay with our game plan defensively.
Good luck. Thank you, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We've got to take a minute to talk about the play of Jalen Duren. I mean, already he looks like a seasoned vet out there, looking super comfortable, Shaq.
Well, some guys take a while to get used to the pace of NBA. Not this dude.
Not the case at all, Shaq.
And moving on to our current game, it was not the first half that fans were hoping to see for the Pistons.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the 3rd quarter.
And with the 2nd half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Boy, you look at Mikal Bridges. What a contribution.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the 2nd half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Chris Paul, Devin Booker out there with ball. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And Duren doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
And that one misses. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And he sinks the 2nd.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
Bogdanovich from long range. He buries it from 3. Bogdanovich has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Booker finds ball to the paint. Out to Bridges from downtown. The shot no good. And Detroit will go the other way with it. Here's Ivy. There's Cunningham with a 3. Tries again. Duren, no good. Now here's Ball. It's Booker on the wing. He's watched by Cunningham. Booker against Cunningham. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off a shot. The 15-footer. Duren with the rebound. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
And the Suns miss again.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Goes back up. Cunningham. And the layup falls. Cunningham's got 7 points.
And Cade, at his size, when he's going in there and willing to get dirty, it's a great way to pick up extra points.
From 8 feet away. Bridges passes to Towns. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. The 3 from Ball. Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Down low. Pass to Duran. Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Another 3 for Detroit.
And that's Cunningham coming back with the rapid response.
For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Booker fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duran makes for an easy target on the lob.
Pass to Bridges. There's the 3. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him. Cade Cunningham, one of those 6'6", 6'7" guards that's really skilled. So a tough matchup for most wings and really too big for most guards. That's where his advantage lies.
He drops it from range.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Timeout called the Pistons. Brent, you think we're going to see more guys with the skills of Cade at his height?
I do, B.A. I think just the advanced training in the offseason and development of these guys. They're coming into the league with a much more refined skill set, and Cade Cunningham is certainly in that basket of players.
Cousins, he's checked in for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Bagley's checked in. Here's Ivy. Booker defending. Back to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Detroit, no good that time either.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Ball can't get it to go. The Pistons have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Pass to Bay. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And Bay, because he has that shooting ability behind the 3-point line, he can put points up in a hurry.
Ball way outside. Rebound Detroit. Ivy's got 4 rebounds now. And the layup is good off the glass. Ivy's got 11 points.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, trying to close that gap. It's going to hinge on plays like this one, creating high percentage looks right inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Just flat-out playmaking from Cade. This is why he was picked first overall.
Booker for 3. Knocks down the long J. 15 points in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. Last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Five to shoot. And here's Stewart to the left side wing. Hayes for 3. And Booker pulls it down. Booker's got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball from deep three-point land. Kept alive. 4-3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight.
Although he's a pass-first kind of player, Chris Paul does enjoy catching the defenses off guard, and I love that quick shot.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the foul on DeMarcus Cousins. That'll be a second foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Smith comes in for Paul. And it's Thomas in for Ball. Up top, Stewart. Back to Hayes. Bogdanovich on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. Bogdanovich has got 6 points.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Thomas. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Johnson. Booker against Bogdanovich. Booker, good. And the Suns lead by 13.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
And Smith over to help. Here's Bagley. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Booker no good.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Hayes for 3. Counted from distance.
Count that one. We've seen Hayes continue to work on his three-pointer over time.
Pass to Cousins. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Fires in the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
.16 seconds left in the third. Stewart finds Cunningham. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time. Phoenix calls timeout. So it's Phoenix. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And On the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. Cade Cunningham out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Saddiq Bey. And it's Duren in at the center position. Bridges misses. And Detroit has possession. They trail by 11. Outside Burks. Launches it. Rebounded by Cousins.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
From deep three-point range. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 31 points.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Bey. The three. Rebounded by Cousins. Cousins has got rebound number 7 tonight. For three, Bridges. Rebounded by the Pistons.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside, here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Isaiah Stewart rocking the rim.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Towns. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Suns lead by 14.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Now here's Stewart, who poked away. Cousins with the steal. Towns with the ball. Now Burks defending. Pass to Bridges. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. 6 to shoot from deep. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Burks. Cunningham on the wing. Fader on the way, and that one drops for him. Cunningham's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, that's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
From deep three-point range, he can't get that one to fall.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Bey passes to Burks. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And the big man, Isaiah Stewart, just relied upon to bring physicality and aggression to the floor, something he does well.
And Stewart is one of those guys that you can count on to provide energy.
No doubt BA is going to crash the glass. He's going to be ferocious down there. And I like how he focuses on taking higher percentage shots.
Paul, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Smith. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Ivy's checked in for Stewart.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
From deep. Bridges misses. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And now the Suns fast break. On target from range. Bridges has got 34. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Buries it from 3.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
There's a screen. Pass to Duren. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Shooting for Detroit, Cade Cunningham. One shot.
And so he hits the technical free throw.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And the Suns making a change here. Ball's checked in. Bogdanovich has checked in for the Pistons. Ball against Cunningham. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Shooting for Detroit, Boyan Bogdanovic. Shooting 1.
And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Well, Grant, looking at the career of Boyan Bogdanovic, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures, always shoots it well from three. Boyan can play the 3 or the 4, someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
Cunningham, close to 6'8". He's such a tough cover for bigger guys with how mobile he is. Love him attacking in this mindset.
And so he hits both. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Cunningham against Ball. Over to the left wing. Back to Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bogdanovic. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Bogdanovic has got 4 points this quarter.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it's Cunningham missing. The Suns have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Back to Booker from deep three-point range. That one is off. And it's Detroit the other way. Pass to Ivy. Here's Duren. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Bridges. Second chance shot. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds now. Bogdanovic finds Cunningham. And there's a pick. Pass to Duren. Shoots over Cousins. Duren, no good. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Connects from downtown.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% from 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Detroit calls timeout. They're trailing by 12. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Cousins. There's 1:54 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And he's going for the oop here. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From deep. Bridges misses. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Oh, Booker with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Here's Bay. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Pass to Duren. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up. That gives him a double-double in this one.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm.
And the ball out of play. The Pistons will have it. Well, the Pistons shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Cunningham with the ball. Into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Cunningham's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Ignoring the defense and cutting to get the shot. That's a great play from Cade.
Nails it from 3.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Suns.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Mikal Bridges.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't. And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
The shot by Towns, no good.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Phoenix calls timeout. They lead by 8. 11 seconds left in the game.
Pistons substitution. Malcolm Bagley III. Isaiah Stewart. Alec Burks. Killian Hayes.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. "11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich, no good. Phoenix calls timeout. They're in front by 8. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session, so coach elected to do that here.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Pistons ball.
Burks for 3. It's not going to go for him. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching as we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Mikal Bridges.